Hello there, Ken Utley here again. For this next few moments, I'd like to acquaint you with the dispatching capabilities within the SIMS for Windows. Again, one of the reasons for having a Windows program is the multitasking and layering capability within the Windows environment. I'm going to do a few things here. Let's bring down a dispatching mask for Tequila Willie's. Now, one of the things that I'm going to try to show here on this fairly low resolution is that we can have multiple dispatching windows open at the same time. In here you can see I've got FiberTech opened. At the same time, I've got Tequila Willie's opened. As a matter of fact, I can minimize these at the same time that I'm in editing an account. So lots of the central stations multitask their personnel also. And here's an example where I could be dealing with account maintenance and at the same time dealing with a dispatch on a different account, or possibly even two dispatches at the same time. Let's take a look at the dispatch mask for a second. Instead of having hotkeys to go to all the different sections, we have a series of tabs across the top. We can look at the event that we're dealing with, which includes the contact list, as well as all of the different signals that are currently active pertaining to that account or its backup account. We have the operator comments field that you're used to, the temporary operator comments, as well as brief comments that could be dated from within the account itself. We can go to other pages, which includes the zone page, the call list page, schedules, comments page, the summary page, so I can go look at the last 8 events. Getting back over here to the event type, or the event page here again, I want to bring your attention also to the concept of the right click on the body of any dispatching mask. This pertains and is very similar to the F8 key on the old DOS version in that it brings up a help screen that you can select from. You can see to get to the schedules still in F3, to get to a service work order still in F4, and so forth like that. The Alt-F keys are now available. Areas are grayed out when the particular account has no information about that. You can get different types of history reports from here, including primary event detail in reverse order, much like you're used to getting. All kinds of things. You can place the account out of service, much like you could in the DOS version, or if you wish, you still have the help screens across the bottom, or the help buttons across the bottom to assist you in that. There are a couple, possibly 3 buttons that are not active as hotkeys within the Windows version because they are screened out with a Windows API. I'd like to also bring your attention to the fact that you can get to the dealer information. Here's the dealer basic page, the dealer's call list, the dealer's comments area, as well as the options page for the dealer. Any of these tabs will get you to any particular part that references this account very quickly. Should it be necessary, and should you be utilizing the SIMS accounting, you can also click the AR button, which will bring up the accounting for this particular account and give you all the latest information regarding their billing and so forth like that, and reoccurrings and etc., etc. Now, if I wanted to switch back and forth, I can go back and forth between dispatching masks, so I want to alternate the people I'm calling without having to complete one or put one on hold and then to get to the other one. Let's just try dialing the premise in this particular case. Let's say Tequila Willie's. I'm going to dial the first one. I can hit the F2 with my finger or come down and click with the mouse. I can put in someone's passcode. Let's say they've answered the phone. They've given me a passcode of TW002. That's Mr. Paul Levine. He's management authorized. Mr. Levine indicated some sort of a mistake, let's try it to indicate mistake. And then we can go on and disconnect our call from him at that point. Click the OK. Could go to the next one. Probably not necessary in my example here. I could put further comments, as we could in the DOS version, up in the operator comments. See, call to Mr. Levine. He indicated that a mistake was made in the kitchen area of building. Okay. If we want to, we can put some particular zone on test. Let's say we have to put the smoke detector on test until for, let's say, 2 hours while we're sending a technician out there. Tech on dispatch. We can click OK. This account has been placed on test for the fire alarm only for 2 hours to give the technician a chance to go and get to the premise. If we want, we can put this account on hold right now so that we can go and take care of the next information or the next particular dispatch that we want to. We can come back and pick up this hold event later on, let's say when the technician arrives, and continue on with the information. Arrived and checking out system. Maybe at this time we're going to complete it. We may want to toggle one or all of the other signals that are relevant at this moment. Let's just say this is an N, no action, false alarm. Bingo. All three events have been completed now, and you can tell those from the check mark that's placed to the right of the signal up there. The operator is now in a position to go on and take care of the next situation, what might be a trouble at Robert's Pharmacy. Remember now, I still have my other dispatch active over here on FiberTech, and as a matter of fact, going beyond that, I'm still actually running with this Best Way Movers open because I've been making some sort of a database change over here. So these things continue on all at the same time. I'm going to say for the moment I'll cancel out of that. I'll bring back my two events. We can cancel out of them. It's no real big deal in our demonstration here, or continue on doing the types of items that are necessary to continue on with the dispatching. Note that from the traffic display you have the ability to get helps. F2 search to go find accounts. So if I wanted to know all accounts that started with a TEQ, we can get them like that. That happens to be Tequila Willie's, so forth like that. We can go check to see which accounts are on test, and if you'll remember, I put this particular fire zone on test for 2 hours just a moment ago. I could choose to delete it now. No problem. We can go look up history, create manual alarms. I might want to create a work order for Tequila Willie's. I think there's already one active. And I can continue and create some extra information. This could be done from the traffic or from within the dispatching mask. So we have lots of capabilities within the Win there for multitasking. The big thing that people will see in the dispatching is the multitasking, or the ability to do multiple functions for the new central station environment. Thank you for your attention.